Bunch of idiots, come on! That was way too close. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben and today I'll be reacting to the Clone Wars Season 3 Episode 5 and 6. Now I'm very excited to start this new season because with Clone Wars it just feels like it's getting better and better with every season. So I cannot wait to see what this one has in store for us. Remember, if you do enjoy this video, like and subscribe. It really just helps the channel to grow and we are so close to hitting 600 subscribers and I just love it if we can reach that. And also if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that out of the way, let's just dive on in. The challenge of hope is to overcome corruption. Okay, that's a fine one.
Desperate times on Mandalore.
We go back to Mandalore already?
Duchess Satine now finds herself an outsider with little aid to her people.
Yes, wait, we're getting Satine again. We're going back here, please.
Hoping to alleviate some of the tensions rising in the capital city of Sundari, Satine has
Sundari,
called upon her friend
okay.
Padme Amidala.
Padme? Wait, we're getting a Satine and Padme episode? Is that actually happening? Is this actually happening? We're getting a full episode with these two.
I know our decision to stay neutral has caused distress in the Senate, but for many here, the fallout from your war has been too much.
Indeed.
I assure you, not everyone in the Republic has neglected Mandalore, and there are those of us who would still vote to give you any help you require.
Oh, Padme, you're just overflowing with kindness, aren't you?
Forgive me, Padme. I did not bring you here to discuss politics. I had hoped to show you the new Mandalore.
Really? Oh, so you're just gonna have a friend day, yay!
Senator Organa teased you'd have a royal court waiting.
I just wanted to greet you myself, before the others.
For the others, what's happening? Oh, whoa! This is all for Padme? This is insane!
Now this is a Mandalorian welcome.
We are a people of tradition.
This is incredible! What is this? What's this ominous looking ship with red glass coming towards the city? And it has spider legs. Ew. So much is off about this ship. Who are they? They look like Egyptian pharaohs. Or they're like headpieces.
Hurry up. Get that stuff unloaded. Quickly.
Those goat aliens? What is this? What's happening?
Here comes the customs official.
Nice day.
They almost look like snakes with their like teeth.
Your arrival isn't listed here on my schedule. So what exactly are you unloading?
What's happening?
Must be a clerical oversight. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Oh, bribery.
Big shot just arrived on Mandalore. You're lucky.
Luck.
It's not luck,
has
is it?
nothing to do with.
Yeah, oh great, so this is planned. So there's some evil going on. Why Mandalore? Why don't you just leave Mandalore to itself? Let it be. You have a bunch of green bottles.
Caused trade routes to be closed to Mandalore, and has forced us to turn to a black market filled with corruption.
It's not that we want to deal with smugglers, we have no alternative. I'm sure you and the Trade Federation make a profit whether our business is legitimate or not.
I
Oh,
resent.
no. Stop fighting. Be civil.
Prime Minister Almec seems a bit overwhelmed.
If you're volunteering your services as a negotiator, please be my guest.
Perhaps they will listen to a new voice.
Really?
I hear your worries, your frustration, but the longer you argue, the more your people suffer.
Very good.
New trade routes are essential to survival, but the black market is no substitute for legitimate and legal trade.
Indeed.
The Republic can provide security.
The Republic's own dealings with the black market far surpass Mandalore's.
Do they?
A member of the Republic Senate and lecture to us about corruption.
Mandalore
Oh,
protects
yeah, oh no. Stop fighting. Okay, so they've got a bunch of trade route problems and they're not getting any food and they're having to use the black market. Great.
Here I find a battle in my own palace. I call this meeting adjourned. We will reconvene and allow cooler heads to prevail.
Okay, good, yes. When they start fighting, cancel the meeting. Might not be that productive, but it's better than having angry people yell at each other.
Come on, you worms. Get those barrels inside.
What are they doing? What is all this?
What is this stuff?
Exactly.
A diluting agent. If we add it, we can make twice as much tea at twice the profit.
Tea?
It toxic?
Only if the dosage is wrong. So get your mixture right.
Okay, great. So, where are you putting it? So you're adding a toxic thing to something? It It's red, that's bad.
How do you feel about the Republic's war with the Separatists?
There are times I wish I could follow Mandalore's lead.
Yes. And can't she make Naboo neutral, or is she completely stuck in the Republic?
Corporations, trade guilds, too many senators serving their own interests.
I love her.
There are still those of us who work to overcome the corruption and believe it to be possible.
I know, but that's very difficult when everyone around you is being paid off.
A new hospital is open. Tomorrow you and I shall visit, see true good at work.
Yay, that should be encouraging.
It will do us good.
Wonderful! There's the hospital. What, are you having patients? Oh no, this is encouraging.
What's going on here?
I have no idea, madam. Dr. Zaz is handling the outbreak.
Outbreak? What? That looked like a child. What's going on? Yeah, it's children. What's happening to the children? Is this is this the tea? Are they poisoning children now? Yeah, this is not encouraging to look at all, is it?
These children have been poisoned.
How?
Okay, so at least they know.
We don't know.
Or not.
And it's not just here, I'm afraid. We've gotten reports from across the planet.
What? This is planetary wide?
Well, the children here all came from the same school. We're testing their food. If we find something, perhaps we can create an antidote.
Don't just test the food, test the water. They were shoving liquid bottles of whatever into a tank.
What if it's not a poison? It must be Death Watch.
I'm not so sure.
No.
The Death Watch attacks have only been directed at myself and the administration.
Exactly.
Not the children.
They wouldn't attack people.
They are terrible.
Actually, no, they did do that bomb that I think injured quite a few people.
Our minds should be on the sick children that are dying in the streets. What are you going to do to save them?
Yes.
I must speak to the ruling council about this matter.
Don't think of someone to blame, just think of the antidote and cure or whatever you need to do to get the children better.
His concern for the children
Was practically none. All he thinks about is politics.
Yeah.
means of direct communication and locations you should investigate.
This must be a closed-loop affair.
Okay.
Hundreds of children have been poisoned.
It's intense.
And they need our help. This is a Mandalorian matter, and we must find out who dares poison our children.
I love that the show actually had the goal to poison children. That is very dark, but that's quite good. Wow, this place is blinding.
We've cleared the food here. None of it is tainted.
Don't check the
What
food!
about what they ate yesterday?
Or what they're drinking!
We would have caught something with our tests.
What about their drinks, Doctor?
Yes, thank you!
It's impossible for it to be tainted.
Not the water. What about the bottled drinks?
Yes!
Not part of the school's menu. They are allowed through an outside vendor. Excuse me, child. I must borrow your drink.
Okay, they're gonna find it this quickly? Please. There were so many children drinking this thing.
How could this have happened?
How did no one realize it sooner?
I'm afraid it's a sign of a much, much deeper-seated corruption than I had imagined.
Duchess, we found something.
Corruption? Well, I mean, yeah, the one guy was bribed.
Contains a high level of slaban.
I didn't know Slaban was lethal.
Mixed with the tea and at this concentration, I'm certain it's the cause.
Okay, wonderful, they found it.
You must have an import log, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So we should be able to find out where the tea came from.
Well, then let's get to the docks.
Yes, excellent. Get to the bottom of this and find the snake people.
It looks like the school's import log has been erased. There's no record of an outside vendor.
But follow him!
Hold it right there.
Yeah, he's being all shifty.
I'm actually on my way to the hospital. I have to go.
Stop him!
Okay, dude, don't believe that. Oh! Oh! Don't fall off the edge. You need to be questioned. Why were you running?
Or else my guards will not be as conversational as I am.
Yes.
Satine!
Padme, please.
Then pacifist.
The school's budget was too low.
The school has received sufficient government funding.
They offered me a great deal. I could keep some money for myself, too.
Greed and corruption. So they corrupted schools?
You were greedy?
I am not the only one making money off this operation.
There's more!
There are others. More guilty than I am.
They're still guilty.
His name's Sadiq. He works for a shipping company, not too far from here.
Okay.
Tell us where.
So, okay, so they found it? They're getting close, at least.
I bribed the school official. What's the problem?
What you've done is illegal.
So just completely admitted it.
As long as my company imports goods, most people turn a blind eye to anything else.
We are not most people, Mr. Sadiq.
He's way too comfortable with this.
Where do you get the tea?
From Muga. The Commerce Guild controls
Muga.
it. Here, I have nothing to hide.
Okay, so he's just being cooperative, so he's not going to get arrested, is he?
There you go. Look, they're actually bringing in a shipment tonight.
Okay, so you can find them in the act.
From what Master Kenobi tells me, during your tenure as queen, you became quite familiar with such excursion.
Yeah. Okay, I like these two bonding. It's Anakin and Kenobi's love interest bonding. Yep, the red glass spider ship. You see it.
Duchess, there's a shipment arriving.
I mean, who are those aliens? They're clearly off-worlders. How, like, because Mandalore seems kind of like a closed planet. All the citizens look the same. Seems weird that there are like other aliens here.
I'm here for my inspection.
Certainly.
We said they're recording all of this. They've got to be recording all of this. Tell me they have an army around the corner.
How can they operate with such impunity? I need to find out how far up the chain of command this corruption goes.
Okay. Okay, so there's more?
But what you're saying, it's impossible.
We witnessed it with our own eyes.
Bribery of a customs...
You should have recorded it.
I'm afraid not. The docks are a highly secure area.
Clearly not.
But not free of corruption. The most dangerous weapon in the galaxy is money, Captain.
Yeah.
Smuggling does not take place on my watch.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
When you're not watching.
I'm always watching.
You're not.
You watching as children were dying. Who was watching then?
Duchess, with all due respect...
No, Captain.
Fire him.
Stalling?
Why else would you not be down there with a patrol unit making arrests? Unless you're involved.
Oh!
All right. We'll see what's going on.
Yes, okay, thank you. I love her so much. She gets to the point so quickly. Yeah, there's clearly a much larger thing than just some random off-worlders coming and trying to sell tea here. Or make tea, or get or whatever. This is a whole big operation with governments involved to let this happen.
Let us into this warehouse.
We're under strict orders not to let anyone in.
You have
Do
the
you
Duchess
know
here.
who this is?
Yeah.
Open these doors.
Open them. Can't have to. What? You would attack her?
Arrest them!
Okay, at least this guy's on their side now. Aha!
Hold it right there.
Oh, what? No, no! They don't have blasters, do they? Come, Padme fights, come on. I mean, do these guys really think they can escape? They're in a tiny warehouse on a foreign planet. Oh, come on. Redeem yourself. Oh, no, he's dead. Never mind. Come on, Padme, get the gun. Oh, he's alive. Okay. You redeemed yourself. Shot in the line of fire. That's pretty good. Come on, Padme. Yes! I mean, you kind of want some of them to stay alive for questioning. Okay, yeah, that was one captured. Come on, get these two. Yes! Okay, that went very well. Wonderful.
Impressive shooting for a senator.
She's had plenty of practice.
Captain, I want you to burn down this warehouse.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't argue with it.
Evidence?
Burn it down, or I'll consider you a part of this conspiracy, Captain.
Wait, no.
You heard her, men.
I liked what he said that it had evidence. Wait, so you're burning evidence now? I'm not sure I like that idea. I mean, logically, wouldn't you want to keep that to, for a trial or whatever? Or is this just coming from your hatred of the corruption, so you want to burn it? Is this just your emotion here?
What they didn't count on was the process would make the drinks poisonous.
And what about the sick children?
I ordered shipments of the antidote for all the schools and hospitals.
Okay, excellent.
I'm glad this is over.
No, I'm afraid it's not over. The corruption we witnessed is intolerable. Payoffs.
Yeah.
Children nearly died because our government cannot be counted on.
How can she fix that?
You heard Prime Minister Almec say he'll investigate.
His heart is in the right place, but this corruption...
How do you know he's not part of it? He seemed very, like, I guess, uncaring.
People conducting this investigation might be corrupt.
Exactly.
Perhaps a Jedi working undercover at the Academy could be of service to us.
Kenobi?
And in more ways than one.
Get Kenobi back, please. I want him back with her.
I will speak with Master Yoda. Don't lose hope, my friend.
Senator?
Duchess.
Okay, I love this. I love this team up with these two. It feels like this team just feels like a whole big part of this now. Oh, that was so good. See, I'm very used to Clone Wars going in on like governments and all the sort of different processes of that and the law and stuff, but to actually go into corruption, that is so cool to see. It's almost like this whole you can't trust anyone, it's a paranoia starting. And they've done it so well, because it felt sort of like a low level sort of thing, and it's easy to brush off. It just happened with the shipping stuff. They were already messing around with the black market, and now the black market's now messing with them sort of thing, and they're sort of paying off a few low level people. But the fact that it's actually getting into government funded schools, people in her government were doing this and like letting it go. That's so huge. And I really love Padme and Satine's team up. I just love when they bring these like characters together. Because Satine already feels like such a big part of this now. She's had so much interaction with Kenobi, and that was just wonderful. Now she's interacting with Anakin's love interest, Padme, and she's a whole character on her own right, who's a big part of this whole thing. And they work so well together. She doesn't feel like a side character at all. She feels like one of the main people. Yeah, definitely don't trust the Prime Minister now, because now I'm in the mindset where you just cannot trust anyone. And she's there too, because you don't know who on earth is actually corrupt here, because all it takes is money. And that guy, the Prime Minister, he seemed nice and all in the first episodes we saw him in, but he did not care at all about the children dying. He came off as like too charming, too nice, if anything. You never trust anyone who's too nice. They're always hiding something. With awful people, that's their face value. You know there's nothing to hide there because they're awful. But he just seemed like he did not care at all, so there's obviously something going on with him. Those who enforce the law must obey the law. Very good. No one is above the law. I love how these quotes sort of connect to the episodes.
Duchess Satine has asked her friend Padme Amidala to speak with the Jedi Council.
Yeah, so who are they going to send?
Send assistance to her struggling world.
Yeah, so which one are they sending? Please let it be Kenobi. I want them back.
Council has given you a mission, Ahsoka. It's your duty to see it through.
Wait, is Ahsoka's they sent?
A little overqualified for this.
According to Senator Amidala, Mandalore is a deeply corrupt world.
Yeah, it's a big challenge.
To be broken, the future leaders at the Royal Academy of Government must learn the evils of corruption.
Yes. Please don't think you're too big for this. Please, you're the right age to connect with, I guess, students at an academy. You have plenty of experience to talk about. You're perfect. Please don't think this is beneath you. Or could this be some more development for Ahsoka? Is this another thing that we, need to pick up on?
Do we really want them meddling with our children's education?
Surely there is nothing to fear from exposing them to new ideas, Prime Minister.
Very good. See, he's already causing doubt in it. I don't like him. He seemed nice, but I'm turning off him so much.
This is your Padawan, I assume.
Yes, my lady. May I present Ahsoka Tano?
Yes, it's the team's even meeting Ahsoka now. Yay.
I am grateful that the Jedi Council could spare the two of you to help instruct our leaders.
Oh, both of them are staying. Wonderful.
I'm afraid that due to our limited resources, I must return to battle immediately.
And it's just Ahsoka staying, okay.
But I assure you, Padawan Tano is a highly capable Jedi.
Yeah, she is.
Because of Master Kenobi's recent visit and the trouble that followed, no off-worlders may carry weapons on Mandalore.
Yo, you gotta be kidding.
Cause trouble? That's a first.
But still, that's...
Just give me the lightsaber.
That's meant to... I don't like that.
Thank you for respecting our ways, Master Jedi.
I mean, I get it. They've got a lot of problems right now, so getting weapons off-worlders makes sense. But the Jedi, it just seems like a bad decision. And she still has the Force. She basically is a living weapon, so she'll be fine.
Corruption is what happens when someone in power puts their own personal gain before the interests of the people they represent.
So, it's a result of greed?
It's a completely new concept to them. Is there not greed on Mandalore children? Do they not understand that?
Politicians got caught up in a cycle of bribery and blackmail, while their people suffered.
Does that mean most government officials are corrupt?
How is this so new to them?
Point is that temptation is always there, and citizens must be vigilant so corruption can't take root.
Very good.
Don't trust your leaders. Isn't that treason?
It's every citizen's duty to challenge their leaders, to keep them honest,
Very
and hold
good.
them accountable if they're not.
Excellent.
How do you do that?
Exactly,
By
yeah, that's the
exposing
issue.
corrupt officials for what they are.
Then exposing it, what does that do? They're still in power. When you have corruption, how can people take it out?
We've had a food shortage since the war began.
But these problems are bigger than us. Just let the authorities handle it.
We have to do something about it, like Ahsoka said.
Oh no.
Go down to the warehouse district and see if there really is a food shortage.
Oh no, Ahsoka, what have you done?
Sitting around here listening to my stomach growl.
You got all these kids to go on a dangerous mission.
Come on, up and over.
It's a lower bit. Why not go over that bit? Why do you have to go over the highest part?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You should.
It sounds like someone else is in here.
Get out of here.
No, come on.
Oh no. It's all well and good trying to find and expose corruption, but this seems way too dangerous.
You must be more cautious.
It's a little late for a meeting, isn't it? Let's get a closer look.
Oh great, no. Bring a camera and record. That's what you've got to do. You're going to get caught. And who knows? This is a war going on. They could have weapons.
Use your holocam.
Holocam? Is that a recording?
Like Mandalorian police, but they're unmarked.
Who's that?
Stop talking so loudly.
And who are those guys? What are off-worlders doing on a secure board?
They look like they had weapons too.
Getting out of here.
Oh, everyone's so stupid. Oh no, they've been, yeah. See, this is a few. Oh, why'd you fall over stuff? Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is not good. Ah. Okay, at least they got back together. Come on, get over the thing. Get over the thing. Come on. See, now you choose to go over the smaller part. Don't you dare get caught.
Oh, hey, no.
Bunch of idiots. Come on. Come on, kick him in the face. Don't. Oh, ah. Woo. That was way too close. Great, they left behind hats. Great, so now they'll be able to find them. This is just peachy. This is wonderful. What else could go wrong?
What are we going to do?
This is bigger than we thought. We're going to need help. We should speak to my Aunt Satine.
Your aunt? She's your aunt? Wait, so how much family does Satine have? She has a nephew?
Aunt Satine, may we speak with you?
Of course, Corky. Come in.
Oh.
There's no food shortage. We found stores of food at the government port.
We made a recording of a secret meeting.
Yes.
We need your help to find the one responsible.
This is a serious matter.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So she at least believes him?
The source of this evil may be more than you cadets can handle. People can be very deceiving.
Okay, good. At least protect them.
But Auntie, don't you see? You can't ignore this.
I won't.
Yeah, she's not going to ignore it. Just make sure she has the evidence.
Now run along, all of you. Concentrate on your studies. There will be a time to save the world when you're a bit older.
Yes, but hand over the evidence. Did you not? Oh, come on, Satine. Please actually look into it. Please don't ignore it.
She refused to help us because she doesn't think we can handle it.
She just thinks we're a bunch of stupid kids.
She acted like nothing was wrong.
No, she's trying to be calm so you guys don't go in guns blazing to something you're not ready for.
Since my aunt won't help, I'll have to go to the Prime Minister.
What makes you think he'll listen?
He's always told me to come to him if I'm ever in trouble.
Oh no. He's probably in on it.
Meet me in the Palace Plaza tonight. Bring the recording you took of the black market deal and all the cadets who know about it.
No, he's oh, this makes me so angry. He's clearly wants to just get them, or everyone who knows, and kill them probably.
What's going on?
We did what you said. We found evidence of corruption.
Someone just let you in to inspect the warehouse?
Nope.
So you committed a crime?
It sounds bad, I know.
Ahsoka, you're just way too inspiring.
Maybe they chased you because you broke into a government warehouse.
No, it was a black market deal. I know it.
Do you really know it? Have you ever seen a black market deal before? I mean, they had weapons.
The Prime Minister is meeting us tonight to...
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Exactly.
Thought you said it was the duty of every citizen to expose corrupt official.
I'm only saying that you should take this slowly.
Exactly.
And all of the people involved before you act.
You sound more like my aunt than a Jedi Knight.
She isn't a politician, and she's trying to look out for these people. You're gonna die, aren't you?
Secret Service. You're all under arrest for treason, corruption, and conspiracy.
But what? Treason, corruption, and conspiracy? What?
These are the same guards we saw last night.
Yeah, this is very bad. Did they seriously think they could take these guys? Yay! Go on, Ahsoka. Is she single-handedly going to take out all these guys?
Looks like the Prime Minister set you up.
That's treason. He's the leader of our system. He couldn't possibly be a traitor.
I knew it.
We have the recording.
Exactly. How come you've shown no one this recording?
That's no good. You can't see who it is.
Wait, stop right there.
What can you do? Just a shadow.
Information retrieval. I need you to ID a hologram.
You can do that? How? Yeah.
That is the Prime Minister.
Evil.
I have to take this to my aunt and warn her. Now I talk to her.
Oh no! Are they going for Satine? Oh great, no.
He's dead.
So what about Satine?
The intruders may still be inside.
Exactly. Did they actually overthrow her?
This is all my fault.
What's happening? Where'd she go? I'm surprised how they did this so efficiently.
I need all of you to calm down and focus. We know the Prime Minister is behind this.
Yeah.
After my aunt, he's the most powerful person on Mandalore.
Let's go talk to him.
He would still be in his office, really? I mean, I guess he hasn't been caught yet.
What can I do for you?
Actually, Prime Minister, it's what I can do for you.
Oh, you're going to pretend to hand them over?
I believe some of my students are involved in a conspiracy against you.
Intriguing.
Okay, good. Gain his trust. Make him think differently. Excellent.
Can't do this. We trusted you, Master Tano.
I don't know, was that acting or did she tell them the plan?
Duchess Satine was their leader. We should arrest her too.
We already have her in custody.
Really? Where?
That is none of your concern.
Pushing too much.
I must prepare a public statement about the Duchess and her crimes.
Ooh, this is going... How would this guy manage to do what the Death Watch couldn't? This is shocking.
I need to interrogate the prisoners immediately.
Excellent. Okay, she has their trust. Great. Do we really have kids in an adult prison? Really? Don't go into the cell! Yeah.
We're being watched.
Not a fan of that. They could just leave her in there.
But I know they have her in custody.
Where?
Prime Minister wouldn't tell me.
I knew this plan wouldn't work.
No, stop being like that.
You'll know when to act when I give the signal.
What's the signal?
You'll know it when you see it.
Oh, that's so vague. Why?
You will take me to Duchess Satine.
I will take you to Duchess Satine.
Wonderful. Simplest plans are the best plans. Who's that? He's not under your control. What was that? Oh, that is a big glass box. Is she actually in there? Is that her? All this for her? She doesn't even fight. This feels like a bit much.
Must interrogate the Duchess.
You must interrogate the Duchess.
Okay, this is working well. Okay, there is her. Is she gonna... How well is this gonna go? I feel like something dreadful is gonna happen.
I'm getting you out of here.
Ahsoka, it's a trap.
Oh no.
You may stop your play acting now, Sergeant.
Prime Minister, sir.
What? Oh, that didn't even... What?
Using a Jedi mind trick was a very poor decision. My guards have been trained to resist such archaic magic.
Oh, wait, you can do that?
Revealed yourself as a conspirator. Set for stun.
At least it's for stun.
You little fool.
Oh, you are evil.
Stick to Ahsoka's plan.
But how do we do that? It's falling apart.
Ahsoka wants us to wait for a signal, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, she's kind of in a tricky situation right now.
Sign the confession and admit to your treasonous ways.
Oh,
there's only one traitor to Mandalore here, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Exactly.
You have betrayed the public trust and used your office to accumulate wealth and power. It's shameful.
Yep. I'm surprised how easily he's managed to do all this.
The war is disrupting trade across the galaxy. The profits from the black market are being used to purchase humanitarian supplies for Mandalore.
Yeah, you're rationing food.
Where are these humanitarian supplies you speak of?
Exactly.
Sergeant, put the shock collar on her.
Shock collar? What? Oh no.
Patience has worn thin, Duchess. Maybe this will convince you.
Oh no! Why does she have to go through all this? Come on.
I would rather die than sign your confession.
Don't say that.
That can be arranged.
No.
Bring me those traitorous cadets.
Oh great.
You can't. They're just children.
He is pure evil. Signal, come on.
All right, let's move.
Okay, at least they'll be with Ahsoka so they can get a signal from her. There they are, chained up.
Put the shock collar on Cadet Corky.
No. Come on, what can you do? How can you win here? Yes, come on, Ahsoka, let's go.
Go!
Alright, excellent. No, don't shock her. Don't... Oh, yes, get him away from the controls. Thank you. Ah, did you... Okay. Yeah, this still feels like it could go very badly. Oh no, someone get this guy. No, he's going back to the controls. Ahsoka, force, now. Get the shock collar on him. Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Please tell me that didn't hit 16. Oh, that's satisfying. Do it again. Okay. Resolved quite quickly.
Knew something was amiss, but I had no one to trust. I thought if I brought a Jedi, especially a friend of Senator Amidala.
Yeah.
I never doubted you, Duchess.
Neither did we.
Wonderful. Aww. I love this. She doesn't... It's weird seeing like her human connection. She's not just a politician. Seeing her like family. It's so weird. They're doing so much for Satine.
I hope this assignment wasn't too boring for you.
It had its moments.
The one where you convinced untrained children to help you overthrow a corrupt government? Sounds pretty risky. You're lucky you didn't get hurt.
Nothing you wouldn't have done.
True. Oh, that went so bad. Okay, so does that mean Mandalore's free of corruption then? Well, probably not fully, but like, we got rid of the main guy behind it all. That was excellent. I just love how corruption was showcased there. The fact that you had this really nice guy who was behind it all and became so malicious towards the end kind of demonstrates how easy it is to be deceived by the people in power. And I love how real this episode felt, because this is a very real world problem. People can get corrupt so easily in governments, and people do need to be careful about that, because we don't have Jedi to take care of it. And I did really like Ahsoka's role in this as well, because she was the outsider that came in, and she's very caring. She doesn't really care about the government, she cares about the people. That's what they needed. She got to know the kids from like teaching them in class, so she had that personal bond to fight for them and realise what was going on. But yeah, seeing that evil guy get shocked, that was great. I kind of wish they did that more because it was so satisfying. These 2 episodes were just phenomenal. I love that we already got on another Mandalore type arc, because literally both times they've just been excellent. Absolutely love how well this went to demonstrate corruption, because it was discovered by a mistake. If they had got, because the snake people basically said, if you get the mixture right, it won't be lethal, no one would notice. But they got it wrong, and that's how people found out. It was a mistake. So it makes you think, if that hadn't happened, this would have all gone unseen, and nothing would have come of it. And I love how we got to see how it was all discovered. We followed Satine and Padme through everything that was going on, right from the lowest levels of just trying to find out what's actually happening with the kids, where the poison is coming from, who's allowing this to happen. And just from there, it explodes with what on earth is going on in this government. This type of story could have easily been such a cool secret invasion style thing. Secret invasion was terrible. But this, you could easily turn like a government corruption conspiracy sort of thing into that kind of story. Who can you trust? Because Satine could just trust no one at this point. You could only trust outsiders of the world. Her government was so far gone. And that would have been such a cool thing to see. And we only had that one guy with the Prime Minister, who is kind of a given that he was kind of evil just from his like apathy towards the children. But they could have played that so well with just having... They could have introduced a bunch of government figures, not know who was corrupt, trust no one. But I think they did incredibly well with just showing that it's so easy to be deceived by these people. Padme was honestly the perfect person to partner with Satine in all this. And it makes me honestly wonder why she hasn't tried to get her planet into neutrality, because she's clearly against the war. She's very much like Satine in wanting to talk things out over violence. So why hasn't she put more effort into trying to get Naboo out of this whole thing? Or is she too dedicated to the Republic as it is? But yeah, I did love her friendship with Satine. I think that's just a cool thing to see, how we're getting to see Satine interact with all these different characters now. And it just makes her feel like such a bigger part of the world. And it's going to show how Mandalore has such an impact on the Republic. I'm not sure what... Because she's the head of the neutral systems. I think that's why there's such a big influence or trying to get control over this planet. Because they want those neutral systems. Both sides do. Because it could probably be a great number of planets that could go to either side. And Satine is in control of that. So to have Satine be the face of Mandalore and have all these characters interacting with her really helps demonstrate how much is at stake and how big of an influence she and this planet have to the universe at large. Now I am quite surprised how much they're actually adding to Satine's character. We're getting to meet some of her family now. She was introduced only 5 episodes ago, and yet she's become such a prevalent character. The only reason I can think the creators would do this is just to set her up as something more important. Because why would you bring in this character and then just add so much to her in only a couple of episodes? So she's obviously going to have something big to do very soon. Or Mandalore as a whole is just going to become so much more important. And I have to say, I really like the villain in this one. He came off as so charming in his first couple of episodes, because you've got to think that he was probably still corrupt then. And the fact that he came off as this nice guy that was siding with Satine, that means all of her trusted officials are sort of betrayed her now. Is she alone now? Because she lost her senator, she lost the guy that was head of the moon, who's now the head of Death Watch, and now she's lost her prime minister. But yeah, that guy, he just seemed malicious. The way he turned, he came off as so charming, and then when he actually revealed his villainous ways, he was awful. And it was so cool to see his whole twist in his personality. It was fascinating. And it made his electric shock so satisfying. And honestly boggles my mind how they're able to do that in such a short amount of time. Yeah, his efficiency is what's worrying me now. The fact that he was able to sort of gain control that easily and quickly, that's very worrying. Could that happen again? Because you've got to get some more precautions now. I imagine Mandalore's going to have a whole lot of changes since lots of her officials are gone. Death Watch is still around, so something's got to change, because our government was so close to being overthrown here. something's got to change. And lastly, I just really enjoyed Ahsoka in this episode. It started off where I would say this was kind of a more development episode for her, because it started off with her thinking this whole assignment was going to be beneath her, but then she realised that kind of any assignment could turn into this sort of mission. So I hope that she did leave that with a different mindset, that even the small assignments can become exciting, so that she'll go into those smaller roles more acceptingly. I kind of just hope that she'll lower her ideal of herself, that she isn't this incredible, powerful, important figure, and that she is a Jedi. She should be there to help whatever, and she shouldn't just be trying to accept the biggest, best missions. That she's more open to going in for the smaller things. I think that would be perfect. Yeah, it's very cool to see her kind of teaching and passing on wisdom as well, because she's always seen as the pupil, the student. Having her sort of teach, it might signal she's leveling up from being just a Padawan and a student. She might become more independent of Anakin now, but it's just a very cool thing to see, the student sort of teaching others. But yeah, very looking forward to her future now, because they've done so much development on her, and I cannot wait to see what she actually does, like in the future of Star Wars. But yeah, with that said, that does bring us to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one for Season 3, Episode 7 and 2. See ya!